Phoebe Bloom. Pasanso 3. Rio Dot. Jessica Domino. Carly Drislin. Emily Gleaner. Christine Reed. Gavin Jenkins. Chrissy Jones. Ashley Kern. Jordan Portland. Brenda Ledwith. Katie Muir. Eric Moore. Kyle Murray. Kalindi Naslin. Trisha Phillips. Matthew Piedmont. Krista Ford. Monica Krager. Monique Quistorf. Nicole Shabisi. Leanne Schmatke. Tegan Swanson. Lynn Tron. Casey Vandesand. Angela Vincent. And Justin Warren. Congratulations on this program.
This is a day for honoring students who have achieved academic excellence. But to honor students is also to honor their teachers. The Winifred D. Wandersee Scholar in Residence Award, the Margaret E. Bunn Award for Excellence in Teaching, and the Teacher Scholar Award remind us to turn our attention for a moment to the faculty who are at the very heart of this college. Each of these awards focus on a very special faculty member, but in honoring them, we will in fact be recognizing a very special faculty. The Winifred D. Wandersee Scholar in Residence Awards are given in memory of Professor of History Win Wandersee, who cared deeply about her students and her scholarship, who enjoyed a national reputation as a historian of women in the workforce, and who lost a heroic battle with cancer in 1994. One of Dr. Wanderson's many lasting contributions to Hartwick was to shepherd the Scholar in Residence program, later named in her honor. This award encourages faculty scholarship within the context of a liberal arts college. Award winners work on scholarly or creative projects that promise to contribute significantly to their fields. They are given financial support and some release time to work on their research projects and to inform the campus community of their findings in lectures and other meetings. 2 awards are given each year. As I announce your name, please stand to be recognized as I read a brief description of your work. Dr. Jeremy Wisniewski, Associate Professor of Philosophy. Dr. Wisniewski will use the Wandersee Award to write a book, tentatively titled Living with the Dead, that builds on and continues his research analyzing the place of the dead in our moral, social, and political landscape. This book will explore the extensive relationship to the deceased that we, the living, have, and will situate these relationships in the broader issue of what it means to live a responsible, moral life. Congratulations, Dr. Wisniewski. Our second Wandersee recipient is Dr. Mieko Nishida, Professor of History. While Dr. Nishida could not be with us tonight, I'm sure she would have wanted me to read the commendation. She will use her Wandersee Award to complete research on her 3rd book and prepare several scholarly articles on Latin American history. Her research will examine historical processes through which migrants were imagined and constructed in Brazil and Japan during the 20th century, with special emphasis on the important roles of state and civil institutions for the promotion of overseas migration. Once again, please help me congratulate these 2 Wandersee awardees. Margaret Bunn was for many years a loyal friend of Hartwick, who understood the centrality of the interaction between teacher and student. She served on the Hartwick Board of Trustees for 14 years. After her death in 1978, the trustees established this award to be presented annually to a faculty member, judged by the students who had graduated 5 years earlier to have been the most outstanding faculty member with whom they studied. Thus, for those members of the class of 2015 with us today, you will have an opportunity to help decide the Bunn Award winner in 2020. For 2015, the Margaret B. Bunn Award recipient is Dr. Edie Quinn. Please step forward and be recognized. Dr. Quinn earned her bachelor's degree from the State University of New York, her master's degree from Lehman College, and her PhD from the University of Tennessee, before joining the Hartwick faculty as assistant professor of history in 1995. She earned tenure and was promoted to associate professor in 2001, chaired the history department from 2004 until 2010, and was promoted to full professor in that same year, 2010. Her expertise is in 20th century American history, and her courses include race and ethnicity, the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War, the 60s, environmental injustice, and women in American healthcare, among many others. All of these courses include an emphasis on social justice and help students understand not only that many of the freedoms they enjoy today are based upon activism in the recent past, but also how they, the students, can actively participate in their communities to effect change. As one colleague wrote, Edie's rich expertise in these areas is kept current by her ongoing research projects, including the recent publication of her book, Freedom Journey, by SUNY Press this year. She structures her classes so that students actually engage with history rather than simply reading about history. Whether it is by interviewing grandparents about their wartime experiences or delving into the archives of their home communities, Edie's students employ the same historical methods as she does in doing her own research. Some of Edie's most important and most impactful teaching takes place outside the classroom. Whether it is by the leadership she has displayed for many of the on and off-campus events sponsored by the U.S. Colored Troops Institute, or as an active member of the faculty team that proposed and implemented this year's campus theme titled Health and the Environment, Personal Courage and Community Activism. No matter what the venue, Dr. Quinn puts her students first and leaves a lasting impression not just about her own courses and their subject matter, but also how to be a part of history. Please join me once more in congratulating Dr. Edie Quinn, winner of the 2015 Margaret Clark Award for Excellence in Teaching. Like the Bunn Award, the Teacher Scholar Award helps us remember that the Hartwick community includes some exceptional teachers who are largely responsible for the academic success of the students we recognize here tonight. Our model of the Teacher Scholar rests on the assumption that good teaching begins with good scholarship. In presenting this award, Hartwick honors a faculty member who is providing intellectual leadership to the campus as both a teacher and a scholar. This award recognizes a faculty member who enhances teaching with her or his own scholarship, research, or creative work. The recipient integrates the perspective of seeker and teacher and strengthens the college's academic climate by demonstrating to students and colleagues the value and excitement of scholarly inquiry. Current faculty who have won this award are a roll call of remarkable scholars and teachers, and they include Mary Allen, Connie Anderson, David Anthony, Bob Benson, Ron Bozank, David Cody, Laurel Elder, Eric Johnson, Kate O'Donnell, Steph Rockdown, Sam Session, Gary Stevens, Linda Swift, Bob Titus, Tom Travisano, Mary Vanderlyn, Peter Wallace, and Michael Woost. These are the names that Hartwick students and faculty colleagues will remember for the rest of their lives. Please join me in recognizing them. The process of selecting a Teacher Scholar Award is difficult because Hartwick has been blessed with so many dedicated and accomplished teacher scholars. Once again, this year's nominees were an outstanding group. In the end, however, one name emerged from the discussion as most deserving. The recipient of the 2015 Teacher Scholar Award is Susanna Balou-Brunstock. Dr. Z received her BS in Math and MS in Geography from the University of Pécs in Hungary. Did I say that right? And her PhD at Washington State University, where she also conducted postdoctoral research. She joined the Hartwick faculty in 2008 as an assistant professor in both geology and chemistry, and was very recently tenured and promoted to associate professor effective this September. Zhu is a well-respected scientific researcher with a growing international reputation in the hybrid fields of biogeochemistry and geomicrobiology. Her research interests include determining and monitoring water chemistry and quality, as well as understanding the interactions among microbes and minerals in the root zone of trees. She won the prestigious Marie Curie Intra-European Postdoctoral Fellowship, which she held from 2010 to 2012, and is regularly asked to coordinate conference sessions. Zuzana's research has yielded 8 peer-reviewed published papers and 39 published abstracts since coming to Hartwick in 2008. 19 of these published abstracts were co-written by Hartwick students. That reflects an exceptional amount of student-faculty research that, in the words of one colleague, and I quote, is one true measure of a teacher's scholar. When not in class, Zuzana can be commonly found meeting with student research collaborators in all sorts of environments. She leads students by example, often bushwhacking through the wilds of upstate New York in search of groundwater springs, streams, or swamps with a student or two in tow. Many students are surprised by her determination in such inhospitable conditions, but there is no better way to teach science than to literally immerse them completely in a research project from start to finish. So these student researchers get a great amount of special attention from this exceptional faculty member. Even during her fellowship in Europe, Zuzana arranged a J-term internship in the Nanogeoscience Laboratory at University of Copenhagen for one lucky Hartwick student. In addition to her research work with Hartwick students, Zuzana takes great pains to provide the best classroom science experiences she can. She teaches courses such as general chemistry, environmental chemistry, geochemistry, the global environment, and groundwater hydrology, among others. Her rigorous courses and high expectations are met with enthusiasm from her students, as they know how much she cares about their academic growth and about preparing them for the next steps in their careers and lives. Please join me once again in congratulating Zuzana Kalou-Brunstad, the winner of the 2015 Freedom Scholar.
In 1967, the Board of Trustees established the John Christopher Hartwick Scholarship as the award of highest distinction at the college. Faculty in each department nominate rising seniors based on academic achievement, leadership, and character for this honor. To be nominated for the JCH Scholarship is in itself a high honor, worthy of college-wide recognition. Students nominated to compete for the scholarships are named faculty scholars. This year's 35 faculty scholars, from whom the JCH scholars were chosen, are an impressive group. All have excellent academic records and have demonstrated outstanding mastery of their respective disciplines. Each will receive a specially chosen book, a plaque, and a leather book weight as reminders of their academic achievement for years to come. As I call your name, please come forward, greet the provost, and remain here until everyone has assembled, at which time a group photo will be taken. Please reserve your applause until I've announced the names of all the faculty scholars. In accounting, Jessica Belay and Glenn Gavin. In anthropology, Alexa Wachowski. In art, Richard Colby. In art history, Anne Cannon and Honor Harlow. In biochemistry, Alicia Razaknowski and Calvin Yeager. In biology, Helen Merkley and Chelsea Vigna. In business administration, Ferdab Abdulnazarov and Cosima Compton. In chemistry, Megan Vanderhorst. In computer science, Joanna Carver, Thomas Heritage, and Ryan O'Malley. In information science, Elizabeth Davenport. In economics, Thomas Horton. In English, Malik Shashur. In French, Anne Cannon. In German, Tiffany Meti. In history, Nicholas Novotny. And Alexa Wachowski, who's already been recognized. Individual student program, Zoe Lee. Mathematics, Megan Vanderhorst, who also has already been recognized. In music, Morgan McClellan. In nursing, Gabrielle Glennis and Elizabeth Kramer. In physics, Matthew Kucherek. In political science, Christina Grazide and Nigel Neese. In psychology, Gwen Bennis and Mackenzie Stahl. And religious studies, Gwen Bennis. Sociology, John Jocelyn. And Tiffany Meti, who's already here. And Amy Ramundi. In Spanish, Thomas Horton, who's already been called up. In theater arts, Joanna Carver, who's also up there. And Ryan Cook. No? Oh, he's studying well. Please join me in recognizing the 2015-16 faculty.